Hi, everyone.
Welcome to Sunrunners. Oh, I love these.
Baby Yoda for life.
Baby Yoda for life, huh?
Where is it you live again, Dave?
We know Baby Yoda's name now, okay?
Yeah.
Can't say it. We might ruin
Yeah,
it.
we don't want to.
For some people.
And
Definitely
we don't want a
spoilers.
copyright strike because, Disney.
Dave. Its name is Dave.
Its name is Dave.
So I'll come kill you.
Welcome to
The
Sunrunners.
weirdest name.
Last we left off last week, we had arrived. There we go. We had arrived
Be arrived.
at a space station directly connected to the MAW in the Avia Ra territory, heading towards the core. They were they left the RSV Banneker in order to get permission to use the MAW to travel further inland towards the core, the Sepulchre Star, which is where they have a lead that they're chasing down. So they met an interesting individual who sold them some ships, and they made him a chest plate that recycled water since he was standing in a bucket of water. And he was very happy to make their acquaintance and exchange shells for credits. And then they headed across the marketplace to the Avia Ra headquarters, security headquarters, in order to get the access to travel through the mall. So that's where we're picking up at this point. So you open the doors to the Avia Ra headquarters, and there is, immediately to your left, there is a desk. It's all completely it looks like white plastic, but a lot more like shined up, like it's very reflective surface. And there's an Avia Ra standing behind the desk who is currently engaged in a conversation in a language that I don't think any of you speak. And it sounds kind of like gibberish, and it sounds very guttural from the bird. It's just like this, and then it's very blubbery from this little oozing creature with tentacles coming out. It's like 8 tentacles coming out from its side, and it's got 4 eyes in the back of its head and 4 eyes in the front of its head, and it's kind of opaque. No, translucent. You can kind of see through it. You can't see through it completely, but you can kind of see through this thing.
Sounds like Elvish. Is it Elvish by chance?
You're not there, shit.
It's just kind of
I was
blubbering
curious.
back and forth. And there's
Is
a
it primordial?
door.
I don't speak it, but is it?
It is not primordial.
Ooze.
It's not the primary. It was, he beat me to it.
Okay, let's keep going. Is it? If it was
Is
a
it
season,
deep
if it was a
space?
season, which season would it be?
Oh, it would be fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're
I
not
know
going
what
to
it
fall
is.
down this trap.
What is its
I know
spirit
what it is.
animal?
What's the color? What's the color?
What's its favorite color? And what does that say about its soul?
I don't know, but you could ask it if you wanted to.
Does it have an astrological
The
sign?
door...
Hey, what's your problem?
the door...
Yeah,
Fine.
but what's its sun sign and moon sign, though?
What are you doing?
Alright. Before Joe murders us.
Thanks.
Oh man.
Have a good
This is all
night.
part of the
Station's
intro, right?
reactor is blowing up.
We're live, right?
We're not on the
Are we
spaceship
live yet?
anymore.
Yes, we
Close
are.
enough.
Back behind the desk, or back behind the other wall, there's this, it's kind of like it's a half wall, and it's got these, have you ever been to a courthouse where they have the half doors that kind of swing back and forth on a swivel?
Oh
Like
yeah.
a saloon door?
True saloon doors.
Yeah. And you can see past this a little bit is another room, and it looks kind of like an armory where there's a bunch of rods and staffs that are hung up on the wall, and you can see movement back there as people are moving back and forth. So what would you all like to do?
Guess we
Well-
wait for the guy behind the desk to finish doing his beatbox rap battle.
Lead the way, Elias.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and patiently wait for him to finish talking. So I don't want to be that guy.
So he
Just
continues talking for about 30 seconds, and then sees Elias standing there. And you see his hand come up and kind of shoo this gooey person away.
Yeah, he does.
And the gooey person kind of waves
Mixtape
all the
sucks.
tentacles and begins to kind of like move slug-like away towards the front door and kind of tries to mesh past you.
Anything particularly fishy about this person? Like
Sorry, you missed that episode.
anything like
That would have been a great joke last episode.
Yeah.
oh sorry, anything like anything suspicious that I should like remember for later?
Also, hey Quinn, where have you been? Nice to see
guys.
you. Where'd Beats go?
I've been here the whole time. I don't know if that's true or not.
Where's Beats? I've been riding him, and suddenly he's gone.
About halfway across, Beats goes, "Oh, I have to go," and he teleports up to the RSV Banneker
go.
and swaps places with Quinn. So now, Adrienne, you're kind of on Quinn's shoulder.
I think we would just
Hey.
collapse, and I'd be carrying a lunch tray with food, and I'd like just be walking along the Banneker, and just all of a sudden get teleported and just like fall into this space.
I fell in the Jello.
Oh,
There's Jello on my butt.
My spore could hit the ground. I can't use that now. It's dirty. Damn. Sorry,
Second
guys.
rule.
I don't do that. That rule doesn't exist on planets we
Gross.
haven't been on yet.
Sporks.
Oh, hey guys, sorry. Oh, hey, what's this? And I look suspiciously at the slug man coming towards us. Anything like, is he giving us like a stink eye? Like, you interrupted my conversation or my important negotiation.
So,
Anything
like,
like that?
some of his eyes are pointed up, like,
Oh,
past...
he's got multiple eyes?
He's got 4 on the front and 4 on the
Oh
back.
my god, I better roll an insight check for this just to make sure I get them all.
And he's kind of slinking
2
slug-like.
insight checks, 1 for each group.
And you can see 2 of his eyes, like, on the right-hand side are kind of keeping
Yeah.
an eye on you, but the other ones are
Okay.
kind of looking past
And
you.
I mean, yeah, I would, move to the side to give him a wide berth. I don't want to bump shoulders with him or anything.
I'm too busy getting Jello off my butt.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll apologize and just take the tray and like put it down someplace next to the ground and just like maybe on like a small table or something and just take mental note to
There a
leave
couch
that.
we can shove it under?
Just like I'll just put it down. Pick up my bag of stuff. All right, got my stuff. All right, sorry again about that. Where's Beats?
Apparently
He just
tagged
left.
you-
I
apparently he
thought-
tagged you in.
Big team.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Ready. At the ready.
Okay. So the Aviara waves you over.
Yeah, I step over.
Are you both wearing bird
This
shirts?
is Elias's time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're both wearing bird shirts.
No, yeah, I saw that too. I was like,
Yeah. Lauren's wearing one too.
So the Aviara that is standing in front of you is wearing this this half tunic.
Elias just has 2 heads. Oh god.
oh god.
And he has a big, like 15-gallon large brim cowboy hat that is on top of his
Nah.
head.
He's so nice.
But there's
Oh, he
a
had the
dent.
crown thing on him.
There's a dent on the one side.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's like snapped up, is what that is. They like. Yeah.
All right.
I tell you.
He says, "What can I help you fellas with? And lady. Sorry, I couldn't see over the counter. Would you like a stool?"
No, I'm okay. I have one with me. I think I could fit in your hat.
You probably could, but I would not like to take the hat off.
I mean, if you want to, I think it'd be pretty funny if you let me be in the hat.
I really don't want to take the hat off, though.
I mean, okay.
It would be funny, but I don't want to take my hat off.
Now I just know a lot about what kind of guy you are. That's fine. Anyway, you can talk to the Admiral now, I guess.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
What are you implying, little one?
Nothing.
You know what, here. And he takes the hat off, and where there's supposed to be feathers on the top of his head, there are no feathers. And he flips the hat upside down and says, "See if you can fit in there."
I will, can I?
Yeah, it's, you're what, how tall are you? 3 foot, what?
Yeah, like 3 something.
So you can. It fits up to like right about your waist. So if you like duck down in it, you could fit into it.
I make everyone take pictures. I make someone take a picture of him holding the hat with me in it.
Take my hall recorder and turn it on.
I don't think he's
Actually,
gonna want.
I'm gonna turn on my hall recorder this entire time that she's getting into it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna want to be in the picture.
Oh, just at least like holding it. Like it could be from like here down, and he could be holding it.
Yeah, you can take as long as you don't get this. I'm good for a picture. Is that all you're here for? You just here to make fun of my bald head, or?
I'm not here to make fun of your bald head. I just wanted to be in the hat, and I don't see any reason for you to be upset about your bald head. You're beautiful.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to have feathers. I just don't.
I mean, whatever.
It's kind of embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. You just don't have feathers, buddy. It's okay.
It's not very common for my kind to not have feathers.
Whatever.
And you know, with another one of my kind walking in here with such beautiful plumage, I'm a little
I mean, yes,
I
Elias's
haven't
plumage.
looked at anyone. I've been
is
staring at the wall since they started
amazing.
talking.
And I am honestly caught off guard by it every day, all day, 24/7. But that doesn't mean that you are also pretty. Look, see, I'm bald.
I see, but you have what are those?
That's a bunch of little metal
need-
bits from a machine that exploded at my face.
Oh, okay, good. Well, not good. I'm just glad they're not what I thought they were.
What did you think they were?
Well, you know, there's an outbreak of lice around this station.
Oh no, glowing lice?
And you're in his hat.
Glowing lice that light up?
Well, they're a bit.
That's the coolest lice I've ever heard of.
Yeah, they cause you to burn and itch, and yeah, it's not good. Can I have my hat back?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll get out.
He picks up the hat and puts it back on, adjusts it. Now, what is it you were actually here for?
Sorry, Admiral.
We need passage for 3 ships through the MAW to the court.
Oh, you're heading towards this. Okay. Do you have any kind of documentation for these ships? Who do they belong to?
They belong to me.
All right. I'll just need your identification and your passport.
Would I have those things from the current time?
Yes, you would have your identification.
Yeah, just Omni-tool and give it to him.
Did we fix it to say that he's an admiral? Like, if we know we're going to be
I
passing him
scratched-
off as
I
one?
believe
Yeah,
the
I
cap-
scratched
believe
it out.
the cap- I believe the captain changed all of that before.
Oh
we
yeah,
left.
yeah. I forgot. Yeah, he did like officially
properly-
become an admiral.
Yeah, he got promoted.
Don't know how that happened.
He updated his chain code.
I don't know how I keep talking people into letting me do literally whatever I want, but here we are.
Oh, all right. Yep. I don't know how to cross-reference these dates. What is the date on here? And he shows you the Omni tool, and it's present time date. Remember, there's a difference in formatting for the dates.
I just read it off of what the date is.
Of what today, like the current time that you're in now.
Yeah, so he can
Like the
understand.
correlating one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never seen them written out this way. Is that who exactly are you with?
I'm part of the coalition.
Oh, yes. That makes sense. He slides the paperwork back to you without even looking at it again. Here, you'll need these, and he pulls out 3 stamps. They're like these little, like, you know, paper stamps that you would stamp on things. He hands you those. Just make sure you stamp your passports here with that.
Yeah, I pass them out.
Thank you.
It's one for each ship.
Oh, I stamped like the ship thing.
Yeah,
Ship
yeah. Ship passport, not our actual passport.
Oh. I just imagine it's one of those like flip books. Like,
You are an
"Oh,
admiral, right? Yeah, no, it's for the ship. It's like the ship's log.
Nobody talks to the admiral that way.
No, listen, we had a bender last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like
You're really
We haven't-
not
we haven't
doing
able
a
to
good
change
job.
either.
out of it.
She's got jello everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah, did you see this jello on my butt?
I was like, y'all are doing a really bad
I
job.
fell,
of making
I fell
it
into the tray of
passable.
jello shots. It was horrible.
Oh
A
my
horrible
God.
accident.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. That guy's over there. He points behind in the room.
He's a judge.
Ah,
Nice. Nice.
nice.
So we've been out on the outside for quite some time. Who's the head of the church now? Has it changed in the last few years?
Well, I don't know. It hasn't changed in a very long time. Galacticus. No, Galacus. Sorry, I read my form wrong. It's Galacus. Galacus is still the head of the church.
Good. Not too much has changed. Is everyone ready?
Yes, Admiral.
Sir, yes, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Roger,
Love your hat.
Roger.
Thank you. It's an awful
Where'd you get
old
that?
hat.
Where'd you get that hat?
Well, here in the market, but they had to import it. I don't know where it came from.
Well, what? Who imported it for you?
Well, they didn't import it for me. They imported it to their stall, and I bought it from the stall.
Oh, I see. You didn't order it. It just
No,
was.
it was there,
Got
and
it,
it was
got
one
it.
of the few hats that was big enough to fit my crown.
Would you recommend the hat store?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Cool, cool, cool.
They have.
Sorry,
Literally-
Admiral.
I'm literally
Everything.
walking out.
Okay, great.
Don't walk ahead of the Admiral. You know he's supposed to go first.
I'm just
He's
gonna look
gone.
at the guy. Just
I'm literally head of security.
um,
He's
So
really
I'm
doing
going
my
to-
job. Security
Um,
area.
Elias puts his hand up and does a sign that you guys haven't seen before.
Oh,
He
not
puts his hand
now
out, and does a
anyways.
circle, and then kind of like puts his hand in the middle and just says, "Praise the above," and then nods at the guy and starts to walk out.
He kind of clasps onto a chain that's hanging, and then he pulls it out, and there's a symbol attached to that. That's the same. He says, "Praise the above." He puts it back.
Yeah.
And then I head out and try to keep my compatriots from bothering this guy in his head anymore.
Elias, what was that thing you did?
Well, I am a member of the church, so it's customary to, you're going to say goodbye to someone. It's a
Uh-huh.
polite way and respectful.
So you do that? Cool.
That's what they were saying before, that most of the people here are pilgrims going to the core.
Oh. Would it be weird if if we did it?
No, not at all.
Okay.
That's really simple. Like I said,
It's
just,
good to know the local lingo.
yeah, if you just pretend you're one of the members of the church, most people just tend to leave you be.
Cool.
Cool.
Man, there must be so many criminals in that church.
No, actually.
That's
There's-
amazing.
There's it's a type of inquisition. They're basically special knights that they protect things, but they're very careful about rooting out corruption and people that are problems. They're actually very independent. So if the head of the church turned out to be some evil guy and he's abusing people, they will go in, find him, take him, and remove him from power.
Uh-huh. Are you sure about that?
They've done it before.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, they don't mess around. There are people I don't want to even. I have met them. I have met two of them, and both times I was scared shitless.
So you're just gonna pretend you're one of them and hope they don't catch you and murder you?
No, I'm just association. I mean, I'm
Cool.
a member of the church.
Mm-hmm,
I technically have more
I
power
don't
than
think
most
he's
people.
pretending. The only thing he's pretending to be is an admiral.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
Also-
actually? You're not.
He's
the
not
admiral?
pretending to be an admiral though. Like
He
he's an
was an
admiral now.
But I'm not an admiral of the.
Oh yeah, I
Maybe
got
we're-
you. I got you. I
Oh,
got you. I
that's
got you.
probably punishable by like death.
Yeah, or something.
But,
Well, I said.
I mean, we're not going to tell anybody.
Mm-mm.
So, Joe,
Yes.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just said the coalition and shot in the dark. Is the coalition active in this time period that we know of?
The coalition in your time, when you learned about them, is a newer organization.
So they exist. They're just not built up yet.
Right. They haven't been founded as.
Yeah, they're not as big of a thing as they are in our time. But
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just pretending to be an admiral of the coalition as opposed to an admiral of the AVA.
That's like asking, Freemasons exist now. Did they exist 5,000 years ago? I mean,
Probably.
Yeah,
that's kind
or
of
at least something similar.
the
Maybe.
equivalent there.
they might not be known across the universe as they are now, but there are select few people who know who they are.
Oh,
They probably-
especially, like if we're in the mall and we're
The
traveling.
people who matter know who the coalition is.
Okay, cool.
They probably had a subscription too, so they probably weren't Freemasons. It was like the slightly
It's
discounted
like
Masons.
Nintendo Power, but fancy.
Mhm. Like
Patreon
50%
Masons.
off Masons. Maybe even 75.
Partial Masons.
I will turn to Elias and I was like, I do need to do a little bit of extra shopping. Can I catch up with you guys later?
Angie, I swear to God.
I mean, if you're gonna go, you should go, buddy system. So,
I'll
Want me to
go.
come with you? Oh, fine.
We can go together. Why don't we all go?
We could all go. Is it okay if we all
I
go?
mean, we're not in any rush. I mean, we have
I
what
mean-
we need. We did what we needed to do. We have 2 additional ships. Oh, Peter, we have 2 ships.
We have 2 more ships.
Oh,
Me,
We
Quinn.
purchased a Dwarven freighter and an Avia Raw cruiser.
freighter, like the slow ones that carry lots of goods.
Yeah, we're gonna put all the robots in it.
Cool. I hope I don't have to fly that one.
No, we'll probably put some of the robots on there and let them fly and keep some with us.
Yeah, as we don't
Of
want to
course, that
lose
can
track of them for reasons.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm open for. I'm still catching up. Sorry, I was eating lunch before. But I could buy a few things if we're going that way. But if we're not, I'd be happy to tag along.
Yeah, let's go buy some stuff.
Well,
Go
Adrienne,
buy
if
stuff.
you want to come with me, that is fine.
Obviously.
Yeah, let's all go together.
Let's all go.
Okay.
But Joe,
I mean, we
Oh.
don't have to go. We
I
don't
am
have to go.
looking for space corn dogs.
Okay, sounds like you and I should get together then.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
but bring
for,
me
like-
one. Pick
I'm
one up
looking
for me.
Like snacks. That's like real food, not like ship food, but like
Can we get those like mini corn dogs?
if they have them.
So you're walking around the stalls, and you do run into a section of like 3 different stalls that are kind of. They look like they're a part of the same group of people, and they're selling what look like mini corn dogs, but they're kind of like wiggly. They look like they're on the inside of them. There's probably like Jello or something because they're not as stiff as corn dogs. But it's something deep fried. It's in the shape of a corn dog, and it's on a stick.
Floppy corn dog? I'm not sure I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'll try anything. Why?
I'm definitely gonna try
Yeah, sure, why not?
it.
Does it?
Quinn, what is your favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Yes.
Black or very, very, very dark gray.
Wow, Quinn!
Duly noted.
So imaginative.
It's a spectrum. It's like that's about the spectrum of my personality too.
I know.
And that's what my mom says.
It's the color of your soul.
I look at Quinn. I'm like, okay. Anyway, Adrienne, I get one of the corn dog things, and I will look for an elven stall.
Okay.
that sells like elven cuisine, and I will get some elven pie.
Yeah.
Elven Pie.
So those.
What's Elven Pie?
Oh, well, it's
What's
like
in it? What's 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 in
Pie made of elves.
Oh god.
yes,
That's what we do with our dead.
it's the one that didn't make it. It's the overpopulation of our elves. Oh, but no, it's the ones that are born like the little tiny Keebler
That's so
elves.
sad.
We no, elven pie is like think of like those tart pastries.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a special. They use a special type of golden apple.
Hmm.
That's the filling, and it has a bit of like powdered, just a sprinkle of powdered sugar on the outside of it.
Ooh, I make something like that, like personally as an actual person. I make something like that with like pears and ginger. Oh, it's freaking so good.
Who knew?
Anyway.
Yeah, I'll get one of the little jiggly corn dogs, and I'll get.
I
I'll
need
go
a
to an
jiggle
elven
dog.
stall.
I need an elven pie. And is there some beer somewhere? Because I feel like that would really go good with our lunch.
Yeah, couple stalls down, you do find a vendor who is selling large tankards of drink.
I'm assuming this runs us what, 5, 10 credits.
Yeah, you're probably looking 10 for the food and then about 5 for the drinks.
So 15 credits. All right.
I pay double from my pocket. I just paid. for
You're
the
making
group.
friends. They're very happy for that. And as you bite into the jiggly corn dog, you crunch down into this texture that's like rubbery, and you feel this like suction right on the inside of your cheek. And as you kind of look down, there's this tentacle that's wiggling
Oh, it's a
back and forth.
tentacle dog! I love it. Calamari dog.
Calamari's revenge.
But is it good?
Yeah,
I mean, do you like squid?
it's fried well. It's done
I
well.
mean, I'm a bird man, so I probably eat a lot of fish.
Yeah, it hits the spot. It's really good. And you come around, and there's another stall that sells the elven pie. There's a drow sitting there. Kind of looks disenfranchised, and he's just like, swipe your card, take your pie. Swipe your card, take your pie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I-
Don't give up on your dreams.
I won't. You want a sip of beer?
I'm not allowed to have beer on the clock.
I won't tell. Yeah.
Like drinks the whole
Yeah,
thing and hands
take
it back to you.
Get it, bud. Thank you.
So
Joe has lived this life.
I'm gonna go last in the row, and when he's like, "Don't give up on your dreams," does that? You'd be like, "You doing okay?"
Yeah, fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted to do with my life.
Do you want to do something else?
Do you?
Well, I had imagined that my sarcastic tone when I answered your question would imply that this was not my life dream.
No, but we're asking actually with a non-sarcastic tone, hoping that you will like tell us more about what your dream might be so that we can try to gauge that if you maybe want to come with us.
Good, where?
I don't
going to
know.
the
What do you
core.
want to do?
But do you have any skills that can be useful on the ship?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. He kind of stands up slowly, and he looks over at Adriadne, and he does a pirouette. I wanted to be a dancer.
That's so
Do
good.
you need a dancer on your ship? No. Nobody wants a dancing shipmate. And he sits
I
back
want a
down.
dancing shipmate. That's a lie. I want that very badly.
Do you have any practical skills that you've learned over the years?
I've spent all my time learning how to dance, and now I sell pies.
Are you willing to learn? You can dance as well as do other things.
As a musician, I am loving everything about this right now. Like, I love all of this so much.
Nope.
This is so great. Oh, what class did you take in college? Jazz band. Everybody loves that one.
Yeah.
Continue, Dance Man.
So I can dance while I'm doing what? What do you want me to do on the ship?
Well, like you could dance in your off time. I see that you're working in food service. Do you think maybe you could like run a cafeteria, or is there some like simple organizational skills that you have that you can do?
Do you have good hand-eye coordination because you dance?
Yeah.
I would consider myself pretty coordinated, yes.
I'm gonna throw something at him.
Dave, you got
Eh.
Look at that.
spending money. 200 credits.
Nice!
Oh, sweet.
Thank you for paying attention to chat. I don't have that pulled up.
Thank you.
I probably should,
So we're gonna need a
but I don't
gunner.
need to. I have to shoot.
We're gonna need a
things.
gunner. You want to take that angst out in a
You can
very
shoot.
visceral
Yeah,
way?
you can
You can
shoot
dance,
stuff and
and
then
you can-
dance in your free time.
Yeah.
So
Or when
I
you
can-
hit something.
I can dance if I want to. Can I leave my friends behind?
I mean, if you want to, I
Yes,
guess.
you want to.
Do you want to leave your friends behind? Are they not great friends?
Well, they don't want to dance, so they're no friends of mine.
Oh, well then, yeah, of course you can.
So I'm gonna pull up on my Omni tool and give him the coordinates of the Banneker, like on the hangar. Be like, show up. We'll be there in a little while. We'll take you away from selling pies.
Take me away. Yeah, he turns around and says, "Hey Zopa, you've got this, right?" And this like turtle man with a squished nose, he looks like a snapping turtle, but like the nose is like squished inwards. Like somebody had done that to him. It's not like natural. He turns
Everyone
around.
here is so good.
He's like, "I got you.
Sorry, Zopa.
It's okay. I like pies.
Okay, good. Your pies are really good.
Thank you."
Not like I'm on me, but you're alright.
I wanna, just because we're doing this, so for the next like half hour that we're around here on the station,
Mm-hmm.
while we're like they're looking to buy stuff, if I see anybody who just looks miserable and looks like they're stuck in their life, I'm gonna do the same thing. Because
Adventure.
we're gonna need gunners for, we're gonna need people to operate 2 more ships, and anybody who's unhappy and would want to come, they
Roll
have
me a
spot.
D10.
I'll also hire some other like
Maybe.
more trained mercenaries.
You can learn.
I mean, we'll get there, but this is just standard crew. Later, we'll get the more
Gunning's
trained
just
people.
point and click anyways.
So here you go. Here's the thing. You can hire mercenaries who you have to pay. When you help people do things that they want to do and achieve their dreams, they will follow you and will support you because you gave them a chance.
Yep. And we have a galaxy-ending alien force right on our tails.
At fucking 10 out of 10.
Yeah, baby.
I have no idea what it means, but I got a 10 out of 10.
It means that during that half hour, you've successfully run through and recruit 10 different people.
Yes.
Yes.
You now have a posse.
We have a whole posse.
Well,
I think he's replacing us.
He's not. Hey, you want to go? You want to go on a date, Hades?
sure.
Let's get out of here, buddy.
Bye.
Bye, losers.
Okay. Where is Adriani taking Hades?
Just away. He like clearly wants to go away, so we're just going away.
Okay. So you just start going the opposite direction around this circular marketplace.
I was looking for I wanted looking for a weapons dealer.
Okay. You
Weapons
find
and armor.
You find an armorer really quickly. There's lots of places selling different types of spacesuits and armor and stuff like that. You even see one that's got like a loader from Alien sitting next to the stall.
How much is it?
I look at the price tag for it. the alien loader.
Yeah.
500,000 credits.
What do we have again?
Like millions, I don't even know. It's doesn't matter.
Oh, should we buy this?
I mean,
I feel like we should
Elias
buy
is-
this.
Elias looks so different.
Elias, let
Elias,
his
your
hair down
plumage.
She doesn't have headphones, so
I
she
never,
can't hear.
like I never noticed you before, Elias, but now.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah,
I feel like we
500,000.
should buy this. It's really cool looking.
Well, it's not what I came here for, but
I
you're
mean,
more
but
than-
look at it.
No, I agree. I just personally, I don't want to use it. Are you going to use it?
Probably.
Oh, you can always use a loader on your vessel, I'm sure.
Yeah, see?
And standing in front of you is a what looks like a toucan, just large, bright orange beak with a heart-shaped black tip, and beautiful orange around the eyes, and then the white, and then this black plumage that just like two of the feathers kind of pop up in the back. And she's wearing a purple tunic.
You,
Yeah.
madam, are absolutely striking.
As are you.
Thank you.
I have something for you here, and she reaches under the counter, and she slides a bottle that's like maybe 3 inches. That's not 3 inches. 6 inches tall. She just slides it across the desk, and you can read on the label it says lice shampoo.
Oh, no. These are just metal bits. See? They like get up. Like,
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. There's
it's
just
okay. I did hear about the lice, the
Yeah,
like glowing
there's
lice.
an
That's
outbreak,
crazy.
and I didn't want it to spread.
No, it's okay. Thank you. You're just watching out, and it's really sweet.
I'm glad it was that you're so generous and forgiving. I'm so sorry. That was awfully rude of me.
It's okay. It's kind of weird. The thing I have going on. It's cool.
I hate you.
You have to say that out loud, Lauren. You have to say it out loud.
New Elias, you're great.
Yeah.
Didn't want to interrupt, but I'm taking over for Dave for a minute. And, you know, one bird can't get rid of lice, but two can.
Nice. Nice.
Just for that, Elias has inspiration.
Yeah.
Actually, I think.
But
I
only
think,
while you're here. No,
no,
don't
I think,
tell him.
I think Lauren should have inspiration. Don't tell him. He
Let him
doesn't
hold,
know.
let him hold on to it for like the entire series.
Yeah. Wait till you see him at his computer, like about to cry, and be like, "Guess what?" Yeah. No, so that's good. I do. Yeah, I need this loader. I need it real bad.
Oh, it's only 500,000 credits, dear.
Here you go.
Just swipe your card, or do you want me to swipe it?
I swipe it.
She holds out this little data pad that you can just bloop,
Yes.
and you do it. And she says, okay, all I need to do, and she takes this little device and whoop, whoop, scans across it. It's yours. Here, do me a quick favor. Can
Yeah?
you say, loader, begin?
Loader, begin.
And she taps on the device. Okay, now, she puts the device down. Say it again.
Loader, begin.
And it powers up.
I get in it.
Just be wary of the crowd, dear.
You got it.
Can I get you anything else? Perhaps a new outfit that protects you. A new spacesuit.
Was looking for something for someone. Yes.
Yes, what can I get you?
I show her the specs of the height and width of Quinn. He's like, my friend's looking to get him some suit of armor.
Oh, well, yes. What kind of style, dear? We have, as you can see, a wide array of armored suits.
Yes.
Like,
for frame units.
For frame units? Like the mech suits?
No, No, well, I mean, actually, but no. Yes, but no.
Something like hip
More
but industrial-ish.
no, the more smaller ones most Marines use.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. So she pushes a button and this like thing pops down, and it's Space Marine armor, like Master Chief armor. It comes in a wide array of colors. They're programmable.
Is it? Can we get like black with dark gray lines? Like
Absolutely.
stripes?
All you need to do is there's an Omni tool on the wrist of the armor, and you just dial it around to the design that you want, and it'll change itself.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at it. I would say, first of all, we will buy this, and then I'm going to mess with it and make it so that it is stuck, at least momentarily, on white armor with neon pink stripes.
Okay, so
Perfect.
as you're scrolling through, you'll notice that you have one free purchase of the like whatever design you want, and then after that, it's stuck behind a paywall. You have to pay like
DLC in my armor.
$4.99.
Yeah, I think to upgrade your armor, you have to spend like 100 gold.
Did you back up? And does the sign say Electronic Arts on the top of it?
Yeah. This armor's made by EA? Wow.
It's like
No.
sponsored. Get in the game.
This is the best. I will totally buy him a new color, but don't tell him I will. And then I change it.
Okay. Fantastic. This is
you have to
only
talk about. You have to have the patterns too.
500 credits for this one.
How much?
500 credits.
That's
I
not
will-
bad at all.
Pay the 500 credits.
Actually, I'm gonna look around. Is there like pink flames?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
There's
put pink flames on it.
You can pretty much
It
have
makes it go
any kind of
faster.
combination on that.
Yes, this is great.
Okay, so it's gonna be white, right?
Okay.
Like lace around the like shoulder joints and like hip joints, like lacy stuff, and then it's gonna be like pink flames, like like racing stripe wise, like where they would be, and then like coming out of the flames are gonna be like little hearts.
Okay.
Stick together, buddy system. They said. Just wanted to buy my friend a marine armor. But now
You
it's just
did. You succeeded. I don't know
We
what
went
the
from-
problem is.
We went from full marine armor to Amelia Bedelia like so fast. That's
we
awesome.
walked into build a bear marine armor.
Do they have one of those?
Now
Can
put
we-
the
is
heart
there a
in and
Build-A-Bear
give it a
shop
squeeze.
that we can make a little marine Build-A-Bear?
It's like
There-
a Doom, where it's like you're getting the Doom figurines.
It's not a Build-A-Bear, it's a Build-A-Pet.
Build a pet.
If you want to go shopping, you can. But we'll come back. Is there anything else I can get for you, my friend?
No, this is perfect.
I will lean into I will just show her. I won't say it out loud what I'm looking for, and
And very quietly.
It's okay. I'm completely distracted setting up the settings for
Yeah.
this suit.
I was sure that I'm looking for sort of like a wand of a war mage type situation, whatever the equivalent is here
Okay.
for Adrienne.
Ah, yes. Do you have a firearms permit?
Yup. Nope.
Was that included when we bought the ships, Joe? No.
No, he offered, but you
Just-
didn't.
I say not for this system. Where would I get one?
Not for the system. Where would I get one? Alright.
Oh, well. You're in luck. I am permitted to sell permits.
That would make sense at a armory. Yes, I will. Along with the purchase of this item, I will.
Yes, well, if you'll hand me your identification card, I will get started on the background check.
That's just like real life.
Okay, sure. And I hand her my identification.
Hades, do you
Oh,
want to
Lord
use
Hades.
mine?
As she takes
You're gone. We're not there.
Yeah. As she takes the identification card and begins to kind of turn, she says, "Unless, of course, you would like to skip this part of the process."
Oh, well,
Yeah,
you
let's
know,
do that.
If that's an option, yes, sure.
Well, with enough credits, anything
Yes,
is an
of course.
option. I assume you have enough credits. She hands back the ID.
We probably do. How much is it?
Well, if I'm to risk my entire shop for you, then 100,000 credits, and I will skip your background check.
I mean, but we are buying like a lot of stuff from you, though. Could you maybe like a little bit less?
No, I'm sorry. I must make sure that if I am going to risk everything, I am well funded for any future endeavors I may wish
Are we
to
the
take.
only people you've done this to?
Yes. She turns her head to the side.
No, we're not.
She winks.
Stop it.
Then you're already well funded. You will give us a discount, please.
I'm sorry, my services are not discountable. The merchandise is. I, however, am not.
That's okay.
I-
we can get him
I
somewhere
will.
else.
I will. No, I will just go ahead and message Elias, drawing from the ship account, and hand her the cards. Like, just go ahead and charge it.
Ah, very well, yes.
And we do that little thing where it's like,
She swipes the card, hands it back. So, just like the other individual, she pushes a button on the table and it just pops up and flips over, and there's a wide array of hand blasters on the table. And then she reaches up and pushes a button and a tray comes down, and there's this massive, like, what are those Gatling gun style lasers that you see in Star Wars? You know, those...
The E-webs.
Yeah, E-Web, that's right.
E-web blasters.
yeah. I'll ask her. As, I look down at Adrienne. It's like, and just hand her an image of what I was looking for, of more of like sort of like a wrist gauntlet that enhances a mage's.
Ah, yes, you
acting.
are looking for the exotic weaponry, and she pushes the button and everything returns back to normal. If you'll excuse me one moment. And she disappears into a curtained stall that's behind her, and she comes out with a golden glove that looks like the Nintendo Power Glove.
Are there jewels on each?
And she sets it down.
Yes. Yes, it does.
How much did it cost? I'm sorry,
Everything.
Elias. It cost everything.
Damn it!
The account, the bank account shows.
It's gone.
What the skull? Like,
Tell those 10 people they have to leave.
Yeah.
We can't afford them anymore.
We can't do this anymore.
Alright, sorry. God, it was such a bad joke. He's literally leaving. He took his headset off and he's leaving now. Goodbye. I said good day.
So she hands you the Nintendo Power Glove. Is this more to your liking?
very gaudy, but any chance I can change the color?
It's the same as the armor.
Right. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
As you have unfortunately already become aware of, you get one free choice, and then, the other options are behind a paywall.
Oh no, that's fine. That's perfect, actually. Look at this beauty, this marvel I have created. Look at it.
It's not exactly what I would go for, but
Oh no, it's what almost nobody would go for, and that's the fun part.
yes, it's not very camouflaged. Not
Nope.
very effective for sneaking or hiding.
Mm-mm.
I think the only thing that would make it more obnoxious are fireworks,
Can
flares,
you
or...
do that?
I'm sure you could figure out how to attach things to it, yes?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I want to, before she locks it in, since she's already editing it to be stupid, I'm gonna reach to the dial and change one thing, And you know, Adrian, you're standing in front of in front of it, and like you don't see anything change. I was like, look around the back, and on the butt plates, it's like it's just flashing pink.
Oh wait, no. Hey, make it say juicy on the back.
Even better. But yeah,
Neon flashing juicy
I was
is
gonna
on the
say,
back now.
the
yeah,
writing,
it's just like
the dot in the eye is actually the Y that's curved up.
Okay. I thought you were going somewhere else with that dot in the eye.
No.
It makes a little splat on it. Juicy.
Okay.
yeah. But
Ta-ta.
I will buy the gauntlet. And
Oh, yes. It would be good if you actually gave me money in exchange for goods.
And services.
No, not here, dear. That's a couple stalls down.
With the license part.
Ah,
That's a
yes.
service.
No, that never happened. That was a gift of money.
What never happened?
Exactly. See? Your friend here is very wise.
I'm so wise.
How
Did
much
you hear,
is-
Hades?
how much is the gauntlet?
Oh, yes, the gauntlet is 1,000 credits.
Very well, 1,000 credits.
And you did not get it here.
Get what where?
Exactly.
Hold on, guys. So, just saying, you spent 100,000 credits one time to get a 1,000 credit item.
Well, no, they got armor
The
from me
armor,
too.
the armor,
And
stuff,
armor. And a loader.
dude. Well, the loader's not a weapon.
Oh, no, but
She
I
let
could
us
put
buy
some
that,
on
but-
it now.
I'm just saying.
Well, and now we can buy any weapons because we have permits.
Oh, I thought they ignored the
permits.
permits.
No. She gave us the permit.
Yeah.
Oh, she gave you fake permits. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
She gave us, yeah.
Like
Like,
actual permits. Okay, cool.
yeah.
Without
Permits
without doing
that
a
aren't-
background check. Yeah,
yeah.
without doing a
Oh,
background check,
okay.
yeah.
Now I understand. Sorry.
Because
I
she
was
would have
like,
found in the system like, you don't exist.
Yeah, who? What?
It's like, I have not been born yet.
Yeah, sorry.
It's like, you're really clean. Like, to the point where you don't exist.
I can't find you anywhere.
Oh man, you know, I'm like 3,000 systems over, you know. Just,
You know what would be really creepy? If she did find us.
that would. But
That
we'll
would
never
be-
know.
That-
We will never.
Well, my shop will always be here if you need anything in the future.
Thank you. You're so pretty. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, and so are you. And she kind of bows at you. Her feathers kind of fluff a little bit.
I am leaving in the loader. carrying the armor above me like victorious.
Okay.
While walking, I will adjust the gauntlet to a black with neon green outlines that would match Adriani's style.
Nice. That nanotech cyber vibe. Yeah.
Reference
Yeah.
check. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, if you like this lovely poster of our heroes, you can get that at the Nerd Asylum shop.
You can be.
Yeah, right there behind. Well, I don't know where it's at on the thing, but yeah. So,
Except you can't see me every time someone has it.
hey!
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's like, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's AJ? Oh, wait, yeah. That was
Yeah, I'm hiding. Hiding like usual. Well, now I'm not hiding. Now I'm the most obvious thing that ever existed.
You have full cover. But yeah, I will hold on to that until she's done having fun with her power loader.
I won't ever be, so I'll never get that glove.
Duly noted. And we'll meet up with Elias and Quinn.
okay. So you meet back up on the other side of the circle.
Chunk. Hey
And
guys!
Quinn, you see this power loader carrying this massive, what looks like Spartan armor that is in like this obnoxious design. Flashing pink butt.
That is hilarious.
So
Who'd you
juicy.
get that for?
You!
For me?
Yeah! Here you go, Juicy.
Why would I need a loader?
No, not the loader, the armor.
That armor?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
You're
for
so welcome. It was Hades'
it.
idea.
It looked.
Well,
I'm
the
looking
buying the
Hades.
I was
I'm gonna
like,
see his like dark shawl with his like beautiful gold embroidered shirt underneath and like very stylish thing, and be like, yeah, this really looks like inspiring. Hades, thank you so much. This is. Oh, look at the back.
Juicy!
It's got a license plate on it.
You do have a really juicy butt. I will say that.
Thank you.
I'm stuck staring at it
you.
a lot because of my height.
High constitution rolls have to have some benefit because that's about,
I know. Yeah.
gotta bring out the flavor somehow. That is, man, that is gonna be great. And this is so great. I would say probably the best thing that anyone's ever gotten me in this timeline. Thank you so much. Wow.
Hades is so kind.
Can I put it on?
Of course you can. Please.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to put on the juicy suit.
Okay. Okay. It takes you about 10 minutes to get this thing on because it is like it's a full-on like body armor.
Yeah.
Oh, I will help.
And but it basically it's like the Iron
For
Man
the first
suit,
half.
but
I pick
reversed.
her up for the second half. Could you get the spot in the back?
Yeah.
Literally like up and back, upside down.
Climbing around. Hold me by my legs. I got this.
My carapace is kind of in a weird spot.
No, I got it.
But yeah, you get it on, and you're as you get it on, a heads-up display kind of fires up because you've got this helmet now, right? And the first thing that you see is please insert your credit information to unlock the HUD display.
Hey guys, how do you does anyone have the information for our credit stuff? Like our credit cards? It tells me I need to pay something for my heads up display.
Hey, can I hack this and make it so you don't have to do that?
You can attempt to hack it, yeah?
Is there a coin slot in the back right shoulder? Yeah, like
I can put like a little string on a quarter and stick it in and
it's a
pull it out.
credit, credit swipe in the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, they built it.
Oh,
they
swipe
built
it
that
right through the
feature
butt cheeks.
Yep.
in. Oh God, so
Like,
bad.
hold still, Quinn. I have to mess with this credit contraption.
Yoo-hoo.
It's gonna feel a little funny.
What is this?
What am I rolling? Tech?
Yes.
What am I rolling? Am I rolling Constitution save?
For what?
For me,
For the
sticking
swiping?
things places.
Sticking things in places. So,
Yep. That's how I'm gonna
So
sum
good.
that up.
so good.
Alrighty. 18 is what I got.
Okay. So after messing with it for about 5 minutes, you're able to unlock the device, and it basically just powers all that stuff off, and the paywall is gone.
There you go.
So now you can alter the way it looks. You can alter the heads-up display kind of fires up. All that stuff is gone.
Nice, that worked. Good job, thanks.
And you can see it kind of like highlighting faces, and it looks like the heads-up display is running facial recognition on the faces that it can see as you're looking at them, like in real
You
time.
guys, this thing is sweet.
Juicy suit.
Yeah. The best thing about this is I can't see the outside from in here unless I go like this. But I feel like the lace really kind of makes me feel more confident.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna step back
Yeah.
and take a picture. Do a pose. Pose for me.
I think my pose will be this one. Can you see me smile through my face mask?
No.
Ah.
But-
Maybe I'll tip my hands up a little bit then since I can't see my face.
Yeah,
that way,
perfect.
so, yeah.
Stick your butt out a little.
All right.
Yeah.
It's that juicy.
But, I'll say you can change it whenever you want.
Don't listen to him. He didn't say anything.
Hey guys, check this out. I'm gonna press a button and I'm gonna use my jetpack movement, and I'm gonna go 20 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And
now
then-
everybody's looking at you.
I'm gonna press
And-
digitate fireworks.
And then I'm going to come back down the remaining 10 feet of movement I have and realize that I don't have any more movement and fall 10 feet to the ground.
Yeah. So you launch up. Fireworks go off, and everybody stops what they're doing and watches this. And then you come back down, and then fall 10 feet.
Juicy.
Roll a
Juicy.
dexterity saving throw to see what kind of
Okay.
landing you do.
I rolled a 12.
So you almost do a superhero landing, but your knee collapses and you just kind of like,
Yeah.
Yep. I can work on that one. Okay, good. Just getting the hang of it. Thought maybe go a little farther. That was not the suit's fault. That was my fault. Got it.
No, it's
Okay.
okay. It's okay.
Okay,
happens.
cool. This is really cool. We can work with this.
Uh-huh.
Juicy. And the last thing people will see is I'm walking away from them.
Yeah.
Broken corpses.
Yep.
Excellent.
Broken.
Just
juicy
imagine
corpses.
that being the last vision of your life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So is there like, I'm currently carrying around this bag that has my like primary weapons on it.
Mhm.
Is there a way that like I can like attach these weapons to the suit?
there are 2 hooks on the back right now that you could hook the bag onto. Adriani and I think you have Hades has some technical abilities to craft things, right?
Not really.
Oh, I thought you had the mechanical crafting ability.
Cool. I got you, baby.
We could grab beats.
I have Tinker's tools and Beats is there. I'm not super concerned about it.
So
Well,
you
I
could
would-
make
I would
alterations
assume,
to
like,
it.
the marine armor would have some type of like magnet thing that hold the
Pardon me.
weapons, so that they can pull their weapons off.
Ronald knows what I'm talking about. We're talking about like N7
Yeah,
like,
you know, like
concussion rifle
you know,
on the back. Yeah, exactly.
You could definitely construct something like that, but as of right now, there's just 2 like
Great.
hooks on each shoulder that you can.
Yep, perfect. Yep, that's
This
good.
is
I'm
just the
checking.
standard model.
Yeah, this is the
Awesome.
standard model.
This
You gotta
is
upgrade
sweet.
it yourself.
Well, that's really cool. This definitely wipes out taking my hat purchase idea, but I think I'm still gonna make a trip. If you guys want, I don't know if you guys want to come with or
Yeah, I need a hat. I need a hat like that lady's got.
Yeah, I was gonna go check out the hat store.
Or maybe like a combo of that 10-gallon hat and the
Mhm.
hat that she has. Maybe like
Yeah.
a 10-gallon hat with like 2 huge feathers in it or something.
Yeah, so I was thinking, just for a quick run, I was thinking hat store, obviously, for everyone. Thought maybe we could get the captain a hat, too. Seemed like they really needed it last time.
Yeah, we
The
should
second
get
one-
the captain something.
I mean, it really helps. Second thing I was thinking about was I'd like to go to a weapons store to buy things that hurt other people in case that's something we need.
We know a
um,
great weapons vendor.
Great. And then I was thinking about actually picking up a little bit more effective piece of armor that I could easily work into this also if I wanted to. I could easily like fit some of the padding in here. So those were the 3 things I was thinking about. And then I had some like miscellaneous sundries I feel like you could purchase at, like Space Mart or something.
You should get the
um,
captain some like hot chocolate. Like some real good hot
Sure.
chocolate.
Maybe one of these squid sticks.
I wonder if we can get them frozen
Probably. Yeah,
and then
it's
fry
the
them
future.
on the ship.
Hey Joe,
Yes.
this suit, is it fast? Like, can it move normal speed?
Which one are you referring to? The one that Quinn is in?
Yes.
Yes, you can
I can
move
read it for
normal
you if
speed.
you'd like.
Okay, cool.
Would you like me to
No,
read
good.
it to you?
No, I just want to make sure that it is something that you can move around in. We don't need to like tweak it or like get some power boots for you or something.
That power boots, I mean, I'll take them, but
We
it's
should add like mag boots to that so you can like
Mm-hmm.
to like the roof
walk
of
in a
a.
spin. Yeah,
Oh, I'll upgrade this.
Is it like
I'll
a
upgrade
sealed
this
suit?
thing.
it is. So it's a suit of mech armor.
Yeah, it counts as a life suit.
Nice.
Yep, it's called an impulse frame, and it has a life support suit built in, and then it also has an integrated jet booster, which allows a limited form of flight. So I can fly in any direction up to the amount of. It's a bonus action to take off, and then I can move in any direction with a flying speed equal to the amount of movement I have left.
Oh, wow.
But I have to begin and end my movement on the ground, otherwise I fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just
So you
illustrated.
can't go straight up 30
Hey.
feet, because then you would fall 30 feet.
Mhm.
You can. That's just you just
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, it's doable, but not advisable.
And then and then you can integrate other suits of armor into it.
Nice.
Okay. So
So yeah.
Quinn
excellent.
has let you know where he'd like to go. You know an arms dealer, so if you would like to go back, you actually know 2 arms dealers. You just didn't purchase arms from the first person. You purchased spaceships.
Oh.
I don't feel like he already knows how much money we have, and he's gonna overcharge. us.
Yeah, I like that lady's kind of in the dark about how much we have
She does.
exactly. She just knows we could afford what she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first place you're going, or are you going to Hats first?
What do you want to do, Quinn? Hats, guns?
Whichever's closer.
Which is closer, God?
Sorry.
We need answers, God.
God damn it!
Can you hear me?
Please.
Sorry. Tis the season for Queen Anne chocolates, and these are my, like,
Nice.
I love them.
I need me some cordial cherries, baby.
Hashtag not sponsored, but would be open to sponsorship. Call me Queen Anne.
My brother made a cordial cherry pie for Thanksgiving. It did like maraschino cherries in the bottom, and then like white chocolate ganache, and then pudding, like chocolate.
Wow, very impressive.
Pudding.
I want. Ooh, that sounds so good.
Well, it was the pudding and then the ganache on top. Yeah. We like to
Sounds
mix
really
them.
good.
It was really good.
So the answer to your question is the hat shop would be on the way to the gun shop.
Okay, hat shop first.
Okay. So you walk up to this stall on the outside ring of this circular market, and there is a you could just barely make out the head and 2 hands sitting on the table. So you see these green hands with like these yellowed, like gnarled fingers, and they're kind of like old and bony, and they're just kind of sitting there. And above the table is a goblin's head. He looks kind of old. He's got a really long white beard that just comes out. His ears stick out, and he's got tufts of like white ear hair that it kind of looks like it starts out of the ears, but then forms into this full-on mutton chop. And he's wearing a flat, like, it looks like, you know, those giant bean cans. It looks like he cut one of those in half, put it on his head, and then made little, like, eye holes, and has the nose bridge that comes down and makes... And then he's got, like, flaps that come out, and he's just, like, sitting there looking over the table, and he sees you approaching. Welcome to the hat shop. Ooh, what kind of hat would you like?
Sir, your helmet is gorgeous, as is your facial hair.
Thank you. I take very, very good care of my beard.
Yes.
15 years since I've cut it last.
That's so cool.
Especially for a goblin.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is for a goblin to grow this kind of hair? You don't have to imagine. It's right here.
Right here.
Yeah, look. You need hats. What do you got? What do you think would look good on us?
Oh, well, you're in luck because I have hats. And you look up and you see that they're all, like, pretty much hanging, like, they're all just, like, tin cans that he's cut and made into hats. Or, like, cloth that he has, like, cut holes in for, like, eye holes. They're not, like, very fancy at all.
Okay. Well, we may have to
We need to do a loop because we've never been to the market before, but we'll definitely be back. We just have to do a real quick walk, make sure there isn't anything else, you know, when you're on a budget.
Okay. I'll be here.
Joe, I just want to say that reminds me of being at like Seaside in the summertime, and you walk into one of the stalls, and it's just like a whole bunch of just junk, and you're like, ah, they sell junk.
It's not
Like-
junks, it's antique. Okay?
Yeah.
It's antique.
Yeah, come on, man.
yeah. It's in between antiques and junk.
Yeah.
Does he really just have like really crappy inventory?
Yeah, it's
we're
basically junk and salvage and scrap that
Yep.
he's made.
Yep. Good call.
I mean, that is really creative, though. Are there any that are like
Good.
at least really interesting or like gaudy in a horrible but beautiful way?
Yeah, you see one of them has been, it's one of those giant bean cans, but then he's also taken like extra bean cans and like molded these like wings that come out, and decorated them with other like junk and like nuts and bolts for piercings and stuff like that. So it's like this
I'm buying
gaudy. 10 credits. 10 credits is all it takes to
Oh,
own this beautiful
absolutely. I give him
masterpiece.
15 credits. It's a beautiful hat.
Thank you. This will feed my family for a meal.
Oh, I didn't mean to be rude.
You're welcome.
It's not rude. It's fantastic. I haven't been able to feed my family, my entire family, a whole meal in a very long time.
Oh, boy.
In fact, you're the first person to buy one of my hats in over a century.
Wow! I can't believe that.
I know, right? Look at this beautiful selection.
Beautiful.
Perhaps you'd like to buy more.
Oh gosh, I really would, but I only have so much. Like I said, we still have to do a circuit, and I have so many things I have to buy.
Okay, well, I am not going anywhere. Should you want another hat?
Oh yes, I will definitely come back to you. Don't
Yes,
you
my
worry.
children will thank you if you come back.
Of course. I'm putting the hat on my loader. I'm welding
But
it on.
cockeyed, right?
Yep.
No, straight and majestic.
Okay. So you walk.
When everybody walks away, I watch them leave and I look at the goblin and I walk up to him and I give him 80 credits.
You are a lifelong friend of good old Aramil.
And I kind of put my hand on his shoulder and it's like, may the verse watch over you.
And also you, my friend.
And also with you.
And I walk off.
You had 4 friends, right? There's 4 of you? 1,
Uh,
2, 3. Yes. Well, that one bought my hat.
I will get 4 of the most interesting hats he has,
Okay.
and like I'll just grab those and nod and
Oh, yes.
You should get one for Alfie.
Telling you, we should like see if this guy wants to come on the ship with us. And we can have a whole bunch of like crazy goblin tinkerers working on our ships.
Or maybe we could
you're so
actually
savage.
teach him how to make hats.
He gets those space hats from like our time.
Yeah.
It's a new age.
I was like,
I'm not there, but just
do you have any technical skills?
I have crafting skills like you wouldn't believe. I mean, look. He's just kind of like pulling himself up. He's super excited right now.
Are all your family tinkerers?
Oh, yes. Some of them more talented than me.
How about how many of them are there?
My whole family?
Well, the most immediate that are here with you and
Oh, 17 of us.
17.
Yes, my wife and my 16 children.
Get off of her.
But he's an older dude, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
so
over
his-
100 years old.
Yeah, so all of his kids are gonna be like well into age.
Yes.
Yeah. Goblins
mean-
goblins age quicker than.
Nonetheless, that is 16 whole children, so he must have something going on. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's all about scale, right?
I was like, if you want to work, we can use a bit more mechanics on our ship.
Mechanics on a ship? Where are you going? What is your destination?
The universe.
Oh, so you are explorers. How exciting!
way.
It would be
In a way,
so,
but I'm
so
not
much
stopping
fun.
to the-
Ah, yes, yes, let me go get them right now. And he turns around and pitter-patters out.
Oh, your hats!
I will leave the coordinates of the ship at the behind the stall.
Okay.
We're gonna get back with all these people, and the captain is gonna be like, I trusted you. What have you done?
I have
Maybe
a
like-
plan. I have a
gonna be like-
plan for this.
Like
I mean,
cruise ship mustering.
it's not like we didn't tell her that we weren't going to get, the people to run the other ships and stuff like
We
that.
see. I'm thinking we get your head of security boy to see what these people, each individual person, is good at naturally, and then we can assign them roles, and they can learn how to use the ships, and we can assign like a buddy system, like someone who's skilled and someone who's not, and then we can, because if we have three ships now, we have the Banneker who's on skeleton crew, and we have two ships that are completely unmanned.
Mhm.
So we're gonna need gunners, we're gonna need pilots, we're gonna need cooks, we're gonna need all the above.
Oh no, absolutely. I'm just saying the captain's gonna be sitting here and like a freaking really depressed dancer and 17 goblins
and like
and
10
like
other
a bunch of
randos.
other randos are gonna show up and be like, hey, we came here because we wanted to travel the world or whatever. And the captain's gonna be like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing?
So I will follow behind the others and inform them of our new goblin compatriots that will be joining us.
Okay.
What?
There's how
they-
many?
17.
17 whole goblins?
Yes.
This is the best day ever.
I mean, Adrienne, I mean, you probably have some training to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna need more stools.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Well, we gotta
Banneker,
stop
can you
and get some
start,
stools somewhere.
Can you start replicating stools?
The step ladders.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do
I-
have replicators aboard.
Yeah,
the
I will
Banneker.
message to the Bannekers, like, can you like replicate some stools and ladders, about 20 to be safe,
But make
I
sure
don't- I
they
don't-
look cool.
because I'm pretty sure I don't know, I'm pretty sure there's smaller people amongst the 10.
Bespoke stools.
Well, there's no
Affirmative.
gnomes, right?
We'll begin. No, they're all goblins.
No, I mean, gnomes don't exist in. They haven't left their home yet, right?
10,000 years in the past. Yep.
So there's no, like, Adrienne is the only gnome, spacefaring gnome right now.
Not in the dark space.
Yep.
Okay.
No pressure.
Pro gnome.
Fine.
Pro gnome.
Yeah.
The gnome.
I think they could be mistaking her for a halfling.
Yeah, like a real short halfling.
Mm.
Like maybe they think I'm like 10 or something.
But yep, that's what I will do, and
Okay.
follow behind them.
So you get around. You get around to the toucan lady.
Hello again. Doesn't he look good in this armor?
Fantastic. Yes.
Watch this. And I'll turn on. Juicy.
Yes, that's a interesting choice of design.
Thank you. It was a gift. Great. Do you sell weapons?
Ah, I had assumed that your friends brought you here because that's what you wanted. So, yes.
Yeah, he's just being polite.
Great.
Are you looking for something specific, or do you just want to see my wares?
Well, actually, I am sort of in the in-between space between those two things. But I'm a little curious about their availability because I saw one in a different place that we were in, and I was wondering if maybe I'd be able to double down on it. So
Explain.
I'm looking for a little something that some dwarves I had just met. It was for a very short period of time, and then they disappeared. But they had something called a rocket hammer. And it is a giant hammer with a rocket attached to the side. Have you ever heard of that?
That sounds very dwarven. Unfortunately, I don't carry anything like that. However, it doesn't seem too difficult to produce.
Do
It
you have
didn't-
like hammers?
It didn't look very difficult. It was sort of like a giant maul with literally a trigger that activated a rocket booster.
Yeah, dude, it's just some
Hmm.
boosters on it. Do you have a big old maul?
I do have several malls. You're in
Pick
one.
them all. I'll put rockets on it for you, Quinn.
Great. Yeah, well, we'll take them all.
You'll take
Big
all the
mall.
malls. Okay.
No, just one.
No,
just
a mall.
Oh,
a
one mall,
Yes,
please.
But you
I
said you'd
understand.
take them all.
Yep, I understand what.
That's funny.
I
That's
need to be-
cute.
I
We're
need
not.
to be
You know what
more
we mean.
specific about my language. I apologize. I will take one of the large bludgeoning weapons that you call a maul.
Yes, I'm
Or
here.
purchase.
She hands you a. It's probably about taller than Elias. It's probably about a 7-foot tall. This mall.
That's going to be perfect. I'm going to take that maul, one of the malls, and I'll lean it up against the counter. Great. Okay. Lace. Okay, great. Now I'm also looking for something. It's two-handed, quite large, probably equal size to the maul, maybe a little smaller, with a giant spinning saw blade on it. It's called a plasma cutter, and it helps you get into hard-to-reach places
yes.
or get out of hard-to-reach situations.
I have one of those, and she walks back into the room, pulls one out. I assume, since you are with them, I don't need to do a background check. You didn't get it here.
I don't even remember this visit.
Exactly.
So I will take the plasma cutter, stack it up next to the maul. I'm not sure quite how I'm going to travel with these yet, but we'll get there. Okay, great. I do happen to
We
have
a whole loader.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got a loader. We can stick it in. I really like the concussion rifle I have right now. It is very accurate at long ranges and deals significant amount of damage. It's a great. If anyone asks, it's a great weapon. It's a great weapon. But I am a little bit at a disadvantage when we get swarmed, and so I was wondering if you happen to have an antimatter carbine with an automatic setting. Which,
I don't.
for the record, out of game, all antimatter carbines have automatic settings.
I don't. She pulls it out and puts it on the table. Again, you did not get this here, as antimatter rifles are illegal in this system.
I'll keep this one with me. Thank you. Very cool. Okay, and the final thing was just some armor. I'm wondering if you. This is great. Everything about this is wonderful. Thank you so much. I can't wait to use it more. But I was wondering if you also had something like a adamant hard suit or a star shield hard suit, anything that I could use to maybe help like graft some of the stronger materials into this piece.
Ah, yes. This one over here might. You'll have to kind of move a little bit to see it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Here.
Yeah. This one right here. Does that work for you?
This way. Yeah. Sure. What does it look like? Is it like literally just like water on like a like a water bed where you just like push on it and it like molds in there?
It's on this like wooden figurine, like this mannequin, and it actually looks like it looks like somebody has taken a big giant jellyfish and just like draped it over, and it like form fitted around the mannequin.
Oh.
Do they sell dresses like that?
I think I'm gonna have to like cut it though to like get it in this armor.
Well, you have
So
a
I'm
plasma
not
cutter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I feel like.
And also me.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I
Why
can make
not?
all your dreams come true, Quinn.
This is great.
If you're planning
Juicy.
on cutting the armor, I will say that all sales are final.
It's
Yeah.
cool. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
See, look at
I
this
don't-
cool hat. I got my loader. I welded it on the way over here.
Literally just a
Yes.
quick little welding job. Great. So I have all these things. That's fantastic. And then you said that you had some things that were worth, interesting to look at. I'd be happy to look at those before we keep moving.
Oh, yes. She pushes the button and pushes the button on the top and flips the table. There's a whole bunch of hand blasters on the and then there's the E-web.
Oh, the E-Web repeater.
Yep.
What about this one here? This looks effective.
Which one are you pointing at? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. This massive blaster cannon here.
Yes, the E-Web.
Yeah.
Or the D-Web, since, we don't want any copyright issues.
Yeah. The D-Web, absolutely.
The Dweb.
Disrupting web.
The Dweb.
Yeah, the Dweb.
Yes.
A dweeb.
In this case, it's called the REC gun.
Yes.
In this
Wreck.
universe.
Let's wreck them.
Yeah. Not an accident.
Well,
Yeah, the wreck.
if you want to add the REC to the mall and everything else, then I'd say 50,000.
50,000. Okay. I'm gonna look at Elias. Do we have 50,000 credits?
I'm just gonna look at her. Look at him.
Please say yes, Dad.
Daddy,
50,000?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Okay. I will take it.
I was like, okay, never mind. I was gonna dispute that, but all right.
Okay.
Hades, you can
if
dispute
you
it.
want to. Yeah, go for
Go
it.
for
I
it.
was just like, it's like, how many things are you getting?
A
Well,
lot of things.
I have 5 things. I don't really know what the armor is. I'm just taking it. Adriana
it's
got me this
cool.
far with this suit, so I figured I'll trust her with the armor too.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm wise, and I'm not really that great at talking to people. So if you want to go ahead and do whatever, please go ahead and do.
Yeah, please.
I'm just hanging
Okay.
out. I'm just like, yeah.
And what was
My buddy Quinn
like,
wants something. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pay for it.
would I know that she's overcharging him?
She is overcharging, yes, for some of the items.
I was like, I feel like this is a bit steep.
Yes, it is. But it's also a bit illegal.
And
Yes,
services.
listen, but I get it. You have to make a profit, but we are also trying to supply 3 ships, and we're running very thin on the budget right now. Any chance you could give us slightly more fair of a deal? And
Roll a persuasion.
Come on, persuasion. Heyo, 19.
Yeah, baby.
19.
Yes, well, you have bought quite a lot from me, and you promised to return and make me your full-time supplier for illegal substances or illegal weaponry when you are in this.
Oh, you sell substances too?
Perhaps.
You still vent tape?
I'm sorry, vent tape.
Yeah.
Tape?
I could give you. I don't have a supply of vent tape, but I could sell you my vent tape. Should
Yeah, I'm gonna need 6 rolls.
I
I'm
have
pretty low.
3?
I'll take 3, yeah.
Okay. Here. I tell you what. I'll give you this vent tape. With the amount of money you've spent at my
So
stall
sweet
today,
of you.
Thank you.
there's your discount.
Wow.
Hey, also,
Sweet deal. WD-40, we can
You
both
wanna
make
trade-
everything move and everything stop.
yeah, you want to trade? You want to trade numbies? Trade digit?
Sure.
So
she
we can
holds
get
up
a hold of you?
Her Omni tool.
Yeah. give her
Would you
my
like to bump Omni tools?
Yes. I do this.
Bump
the
Omni
phone
tools.
tap thing.
Yep.
Remember that was
Virus-
a feature for a
virus
hot,
install.
for 6 months, and then they never did anything else with it.
That's because it was pre-pandemic.
Ah, yes.
Oh, hey Joe.
Yes.
Also, while we're here, I don't know if I would find this here because there's not a whole lot of many Avia Raw. But is there any clothes? I'm not looking for armor or anything, but clothes that would be either would help me help other people indicate I'm part of the church or part of the coalition or higher ranking, something that would I could either add to my wardrobe or replace my
Yeah.
clothes with that would be higher station in some way.
So as you're going around this station, you notice that there are several. There's one on the north. If space had a north, there's one on the north, south, east, and west. There's these sections that kind of there's an open section that has a staircase that looks like it goes down, and the symbol for the church is pasted above it, like on the archway that goes down into the staircase. You do see people coming and going from those staircases. So it's not like a space you're not supposed to go. It's just a separate place from the market.
I would also point out that we have replicators. Wouldn't they be able to replicate clothing of someone of higher status?
There are replicators aboard the
I wouldn't
ship.
know what they would look like in this time period, though.
We could go take pictures.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
just
it's not-
gonna.
I'm not. I mean, that's not. You can. I'm pretty sure that's something you can look up in the logs. Like have Jarvis look up. Like, hey, what is 10,000 years ago? What is did Avery Raw clothing look like?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Just like googling stuff now.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like,
Either way,
That's
you can go down these stairs, or you can.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. I mean,
Okay.
we're all putzing around, so.
I'll start carrying the weapons back to the ship.
Okay.
Do you want to borrow my loader?
Yes.
Hop in, baby.
Excellent.
Yeah. So Quinn and Adrienne
I feel like
are
I
in the
feel like
loader.
you're carrying me in the loader, or the loader's carrying me.
Yeah, yep.
This is great.
Hades, are you going with Elias, or are you going with Quinn and Adrienne?
since they want to do this whole buddy system thing, yeah, the two holy men will go to
Quinn.
the the holy sanctum.
Okay.
Quinn, we are one.
I can't hear you over the yelling of this crowd and this loud loader.
I said we're one!
Oh, watch out, everybody! No, I'm just kidding. We're going to the
For one
core. We're
second.
going to the core. Who's with us? We need to fill the ship.
Yeah. So you're causing a ruckus as you head back towards the ship.
I'm not shooting at people. I'm just shooting at the sky.
Just in the air, yeah.
Are you actually shooting?
No,
Okay.
no.
They would be in danger.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm in danger.
So Hades and Elias, you go down the stairs. They all lead to the same place, you'll find, as you get down there. So it doesn't really matter which way you take, because they all lead down into this singular temple structure that's hanging below the marketplace in the ring above. And it's basically just a squared room with a altar in the very center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And in this, like, it almost kind of looks like a bird fountain. And then in the center of the bird fountain is this hovering orb of light. And there's a section around the bird fountain that's like, because it's kind of like, I don't want to say,
representation of the sepulchral star.
yeah, it's like not vomiting, like bubbling water, and then
Gushing?
there's a water, yeah, gushing. There we go. It's gushing this water up out of the bird fountain, and then it's like splashing down into a area around, so that you can't get into that area, and people are just kind of praying at this area. And you do see several people, several Aviara, in dark robes with wooden pendants that hang down of like a star symbol.
Yeah, I'm just
My,
gonna.
my presence doesn't upset anyone, right?
They don't seem to notice. There's a lot of different races coming and going. The Aviara are the ones wearing the cloaks and what look like the priesthood or whatever. But there's a lot of different races coming and going in here, so no, they don't really
Okay.
seem bothered by your presence.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my normal kind of praying, I guess, that I do privately, but I do it here.
Okay.
So I just kind of get down. I don't kneel, I bow, that kind of stuff. Quiet for like 5 minutes or so.
I'm just his bodyguard. I look around. I was like, if someone goes near, I was like, no, go around.
Back up, just back up a little bit.
So, nothing really of note happens for the 5 minutes, but as you're finishing up, Elias, you feel a warmth on your face. Hades, you notice as you're kind of watching around, it gets a little bit brighter in the room. And if you turn around, you'll notice that that representation, the sepulchral star, that little glowing orb, has grown like a little bit in diameter, and it seems a little bit brighter.
About 2 minutes into his prayer, I would actually like using another house of prayer. I will pray to the realm of Olympus and just do a prayer. I don't know what the actual customs are because I don't know that part of my heritage, but I would just do a simple prayer to Hecate and thank her for her sacrifice of saving Triana Station.
Okay. You don't get any kind of reply that you can validate. You do feel like a weight kind of lifts up off of you a little bit, but you're not sure if that's because you're praying and that's just you're feeling that way, or if that's something reaching out to you. You're not quite sure.
Okay, that's fine. So you got what you need, Elias?
Yeah, just about. I'm gonna approach one of the what I assume to be like the priests or like the proper religious people.
Yeah. And they acknowledge you.
It has been some time since I've been to the core. Is the homeland secure? Is our home safe?
It is safe in the core. Just be wary of the borders.
I'm going to kind of lean into this individual and not loudly where like everyone can hear, but like I'm not trying to like hide anything, and say, out in the reaches beyond the Poseidon system, we found strange creatures. They seem to be growing in mass and attacking smaller areas. I would warn the beacons and make sure that there is some kind of safe haven here. I don't know what their plan is, but it is not friendly to Elf nor Avia. And I'm going to kind of explain what the Rothians kind of look like. Not say the word Rothians, not do that, but just kind of explain it, explain the ship, explain that it was different. It wasn't anything that I had ever seen before.
Maybe that whole exploded mega black hole bit.
Nope, none of that.
Oh, okay. We'll just leave that as a surprise.
I just want to give fair warning to these people that I don't know if they're even going to bother the mall, but
Just in case.
we want the malls to be safer. So if that means calling in some kind of support or help from like the Holy Land to have stuff out here would be a good idea.
Thank you for your warning. He looks over to the other one. We will bring this up with the Archbishop.
Listen, I do my... I do the thing, say the words.
Yeah, he says it back.
And I'll look to Hades and I'm all set. You have anything you want to do?
For the most part, yes, Admiral.
Be careful about losing your friend. The little one. She seems to want to go off on her own.
I nod and bow in respect.
May the fourth stay with you.
Wow.
Was that a setup for a bad joke?
Maybe.
That was really good.
That was good.
I'm leaving.
But yeah. If there's nothing else, Hades, you do notice that Elias, probably since the first time that you've seen him from being on the ship, he looks a lot more relaxed. He's been kind of uptight the entire time since like boarding the ship and being like trying to be a person and be in charge of things, like at least the navigation wise.
Yeah.
And he actually looks calm. Like his shoulders are down, his demeanor's shifted.
You should be this Elias more often. As we're like I say that as we're walking out.
It's just being sure of yourself and knowing you're on the right path.
I've never doubted that for myself.
It's not about doubt. It's about understanding that no matter how big you are in this universe, we are infinitesimally small compared to, and he just gestures to the universe, like gestures wildly, like. So it's important to remember how small we are and that we all do have a path that will lead somewhere.
Of course.
You can have faith, but having trust in that faith is a little different.
I understand where you're coming from. For the longest time since I was young, I just wanted to do my part. Make the universe safer. Before joining up with the academy, I wanted to be a bounty hunter. The better kind. You know, the ones that take out the people who deserve to be locked up.
Nice bounty hunter.
Not just hunting anyone who puts a price on someone's head.
Of course. I mean, we all have to do our part for the universe.
Yeah.
We all have to do our part in life. Whatever brought you there, I'm glad you're with us and you're here.
I am too. For the most part.
Yeah.
Traveling back in time was not something I wanted to, was not on the bucket list, but...
Well, if you imagine if we get back, and we do make it back, and everything exists, and we'll be the first individuals to travel through time. Be a good story.
Yeah. Probably want to leave it out, but... No one wants to know the secret of time travel because everyone's doing it. So, a lot of problems for everyone.
Well, you can just say it happened. We don't have to say how it happened.
Fair enough.
And who's
Right.
going to believe us anyway?
But let's go find Adrienne and Quinn before they make the MAW station sink.
Yeah.
Guys, I found a cat.
You found a cat?
Found a cat. Look.
The changeling.
Change
That's not a cat.
Hey, put me down, lady.
No, I won't you.
And so the lice infestation moved from the maw to the
To the manager. As you're meeting up with Adrienne and Quinn, you hear someone shouting at you in the distance. And as you turn to look, you can't really see anybody, but you see these large plumes, multicolored, like they're rainbow, like pink, blue, green colors of like feathers. They look like just wings sprouted out, bouncing through the crowd. And then as it gets closer, wait, hey, Hades, Elias, Hades, Elias, wait, please. And then it finally like comes through the crowd, and there is standing about 3 foot off the ground, 3.5, is a short, stubby, humanoid individual who has long black hair and the longest handlebar mustache you have ever seen. Just kind of stinging out. And he's got this large musketeer type hat with these wings that are like popping off the sides of the hat. He's got this bright blue like duster with the poofy white pirate what do they call, blouse or whatever, and he's got a rapier, like the hilt of a rapier, strapped to his side. He looks kind of like a pirate. I have heard you're recruiting, and would so much like to join you.
What skills do you bring?
Ah, yes. And he holds out this rapier, and it just lights up. It's like a lightsaber rapier. I am the best fencer this side of the solar system.
That's better than everybody else we got. Why don't we just let him on board?
Where'd you get your hat?
I got my hat from the hat maker.
You can come, but show us this place first.
Just bought the last good hat.
Well, I mean, he's the one that I heard from that you were recruiting, so he's coming aboard your vessel.
How'd you get that hat from?
He makes hats.
All we saw was tin cans.
Well, that's what's left. You know, it's late in the afternoon.
Yes.
He generally has the new stock up front in the morning, and then, you know, by the afternoon, all that's left is the same old garbage.
I think we're the first person. You're the first person to buy any of the like garbage stuff in the last.
This isn't garbage. Look at this beautiful hat on my loader.
Yes, I'm sorry, I did not mean anything by that. Please, take me with you. My name is Kellen Wildwander. And he does a bow, and Adriani, as he takes his hat off and bows at you, you can vehemently see that this is definitely a gnome. He puts his hat back on.
I was like, question. You're a gnome, right?
I am, yes. As is your friend here. I love what you did with your hair, by the way.
Thank you.
I didn't think there were many of you outside of dock space.
I as well thought I was the only one, but
Oh, not
here
dock
we
space,
are.
Sorry, the anti-magic zone.
I know what you meant. My
Sorry,
homeland.
my bad.
So, are there more of you?
There's many more gnomes, yes. I thought I was the only one outside of the home world, but here we are, 2 of us.
Well, of course. If you have fighting skills, we can use the extra fighting power.
Yes, of course. I am the best fighter you will find. At least in this solar system.
Oh, that's to be debated. I kind of like do that thing where I adjust
Puff
my
your
belt.
chest.
Not puff my chest. I just like adjust my belt, like
Establish dominance.
Calm down,
Oh, yes, yes, by far. You are, I'm sure you are all much better fighters. I look up to you all. Except for you, but you're in a loader, so I still look up to you as well.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yes, because you're all taller than me. You should be used to these kinds of jokes. Do you not make jokes about your height?
Sometimes.
Okay. I find it's the best way to get over something is to make a joke about it. I'm sorry.
Welcome aboard. And I reach out and shake his hand.
Ah, yes! And he shakes it vigorously and... Fantastic! Lead the way, shall you? Oh, yes. Sorry. I shall contain my excitement.
Head back onto the Banneker.
Yeah.
Okay, and he follows, and he's sticking really close to the loader. And you get...
I'm like looking every other direction except like at this person.
He's he notices that you're not looking at him, and he doesn't really say anything, but he's like playing with his curly mustache. He's just kind of twirling it. So
I kind of lean into next to the letters, like, okay.
Yeah, fine. It's totally fine.
Do I need to roll insight to know that was bullshit?
So you get back to the docking bay, and your chariot is still there. Who's flying back?
I thought we got off on a loader thing. We didn't have to fly down.
No, I thought we did.
You docked. That's right.
I
You
docked
docked
I
and
docked
traveled
the
through
ship.
the. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Is it big enough to fit everybody that we're bringing back with us?
No, we didn't have to fly in the chariot.
yeah, you're there's an airlock. I forgot
Yeah,
about
Yeah.
that airlock
and
tunnel.
then we walked through the through. Yeah, we didn't have to fly down to anything.
So yeah, you transport back onto the Banneker, and you're ready to go. You get on the Banneker, and you see there are several people just kind of sitting in the debriefing room. The people that you have recruited, and you have 10 people that you have recruited. The depressive dancer, and
This troop.
the goblins, and there's quite a few people actually in the debriefing room. And the captain looks both thrilled to see you and also like that look of like, what the fuck is going on? Just like, yes, come in. You'll have to take that loader to the cargo bay, but how about
You got it! She just turns around and goes.
we'll meet here in 20 minutes. And she's just trying to quell the chaos that's happening in the debriefing room.
I will let Elias handle the debriefing to the captain, and I will aid Adriani and go with her to the put the loader up.
Hey, Elias, I got your back, man.
So, I have my staff.
Mhm.
I tap it and cast thaumaturgy on myself to make my voice boom 3 times louder. Like, silence!
That Dumbledore. Silence!
Yep, I pull a full Dumbledore.
Everybody stops what they're doing and looks up at you, and even the captain like stops talking and like stands up and then realizes and sits back down.
Oh wait, real quick.
Yeah.
I did pick up some hot chocolate on the way here.
Yes.
Just like a nice little spa care package, like chocolate and some booze and some nice like bath stuff. Yeah.
Oh, for the captain?
Little gift basket.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I'm gonna look at all these people and the captain and be like, this is the SS Banneker,
RSV.
RSV Banneker. Thank you. I am Admiral Elias. This is your acting captain. And we have purchased a few more ships to build our fleet of exploration and defense. That is what we will be doing. Everybody will find someone who does the job that they want to do, and you will learn your jobs. You can pick what you want. If you don't want to pick, we will pick for you. Everyone will carry their weight. We can discuss payment, regular paid wages, if that's something that you require or you want. But as of now, staying aboard the ship using the rest facilities is obviously free of charge as you're a member of the ships.
Yeah, we got amenities, baby.
Yeah, we get good amenities. Got hot tubs, get good stuff.
What
about
dental?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we have a
we
med-
got tons.
Oh yeah, of course.
We have a med bay.
We have a med bay. We can fix any
Head down to
teeth
the med bay,
problems.
baby.
Awesome. I'm in. I mean, I was already in. I'm here, but I'm now excited.
Okay.
You see, it's this frog guy. He has no teeth.
Guess he wants some.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of like the captain, be like, we need to get the first mate, anybody who has organizational leadership skills. We're gonna get these people organized, get them set. Joe, I would know this from being a navigator on a big old ship. Can we like autopilot other ships to follow us?
Would you have like a tractor beam we can grab them with?
Yeah, you'd
Or
have.
something.
It would be more of a tractor beam situation, where you
We can
could
tow 'em?
Yeah, you could tow the ships behind you. You can't do that in light speed, and you can't do that through the MAWs.
Yeah, there's only one way to do that. I think there's like there's a specific upgrade you have to have to have a ship jump with you and do a void jump with you
Okay.
to tag along. It's a specific upgrade now because I was reading it early, yesterday.
Okay. So, um,
So I think for the time being, they're just gonna have to be in our cargo hold.
we can't fit either of the ships in the cargo hold, right? Not the freighter or the Aviara ship.
The cruiser you can't. Did you not buy the cruiser?
We bought the Aviara ship. Which I
And
think it was.
dwarven freighter.
Yeah,
And
the
the
dwarven
dwarven
freighter you can't fit inside the cargo bay.
I'm sure we can have someone drive that though, like behind us. Like we should be able to spare like somebody to just sort of that can at least just follow us.
Are you having this as a conversation in game, or is this like a?
Outside of game.
Okay, I
outside.
was gonna say if you're talking about it in game, Jarvis might.
I was gonna ask about Jarvis too. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, spread the AI construct.
Uh-huh. See what happens. It'll be fun.
So I'm gonna kind of leave the organizational part to the captain and to other people. Get like the first mate and all them here. Get people situated. Get them places to stay on one of the ships. Get them organized. And
Probably should start replicating a bunch of food and making sure all the other ships are stocked.
mhm. And then I'll go meet up with them, and then we can call Jarvis and have that conversation.
Okay. Well, we can have that conversation next week.
I thought this was gonna be
Aw.
Jarvis. I was like, yeah.
I wanted to do something, but all right.
What did you
Fine.
want to do before we wrap up for this week?
Oh no, I was gonna while I was down with Adrienne, I was gonna role play, but it's fine.
I mean, we can do another like 2-minute scene, 3-minute scene. Got something longer than that, or do we want to wait, or do you want to?
Well, I was gonna ask her what was wrong, but I was also gonna give her the thing I got for her
Go ahead and do that.
after she gets out of the thing. Well, not the best date I ever had, but you know.
Are you kidding me? Look at the beautiful armor we made. We got a loader?
Well, no, I'm. Regardless of that, I get down on one knee, and I take her hand, and I kind of clasp the the gauntlet on her, and it's like,
Ah. Thank you. Oh, that's super. Oh, thank you so much. I'll give him a little smooch on the cheek.
yeah. Essentially, like there is no like in-game thing, but I was like trying to get her like a wand of War Mage, but a tech version of it. But
Yes. Give it
the
to-
gauntlet of a War Mage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the approach.
I get down on one knee, Adrian.
Is this like an elf thing? What are we doing right now?
Well, that's where we're gonna end this episode of Sunrunners. Make sure you join
Should have
us
ended it when
next
you're down
week.
on one knee.
That would have been great.
That would have been a huge.
Oh my
god!
Will she? Won't she?
Make sure you join us next Sunday at 9 p.m. for the finale of Season 1 of Sunrunners. So that'll be our last episode this season as we wrap up Season 1 of Sunrunners next week. And we'll have a Christmas break as it is. And then we'll kick back up with Season 2 in January. So we'll fire up to do Season 2 Sunrunners in January. So make sure you're there for our season finale next week. Check out thenerdasylum.com. We have all kinds of awesome shows that we're doing right now. We got Hoarding Around as a podcast, Rage of Nerds. We've got Barovia Beckons. We have some shows firing up that we'll be releasing in January, like The Hidden, Ilvermorny, Neverwinter, Xanathar. There's a whole list of them. Just go to thenerdasylum.com and click on media, and you can see a list of all our awesome shows that are lined up. We have a merch shop that you can buy awesome stuff, not just Nerd Asylum stuff, but also really cool, funny t-shirts and hats and cool stuff like that. My favorite is the "Don't Hurry, Be Happy." It's got an image of a sloth on it. I love it. I'm always a fan of a good pun. So check that out. what else we have? We have an Instagram. Check that out. All the links. Just go to thenerdasylum.com. All our stuff's there.
Yeah, and you can join us on Discord as well. That's where we spend most of our time. So if you want to hang out with us specifically, or just with the group, we have tons of community people that just hang out, have a good time. Come join us. I mean, you can ask questions if you're a newly aspiring DM and you have, how do I handle this situation, or what did you guys do? Because most of us have been DMs at least one times in our lives. So ask questions, hang out, just be a part of the community. Come join our Discord.
Let's be friends.
All right. As always, have a wonderful and safe night, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody.
Bye.